Casual workers could be given greater protections as the government reveals its long-awaited industrial relations changes. Live to political reporter Trudy McIntosh in Canberra now. Trudy, good morning. There's already been pushback from some unions.
Pete, there was never going to be complete agreement over these changes, and that's somewhat by design as the Industrial Relations Minister, Christian Portler, outlines the changes he's proposing for casual workers. It's the culmination of this working group process that's between business and unions trying to nut out some of the more thorny issues when it comes to workplace relations. And today we see his proposal when it comes to casual workers. They're going to be enshrining a definition into the Fair Work Act, and they'll also be ensuring that business must offer a full-time or a part-time job to a casual worker if they've been doing regular shifts for around a year. But one of the more contentious aspects of these changes is changes to so-called double dipping practices. This is after a court ruling found that if you'd effectively been working as a full-timer, that you should get some of the benefits, things like sick leave. But business has been crying out that that means they're left with this massive liability that they simply can't afford to pay. Whereas the ACTU and the unions argue all of these changes will only make the casualisation in Australia worse. It's just one of the contentious areas that's going to go to Parliament this week. It also includes changes to enterprise agreements, wage theft, award simplification and so-called Greenfield agreements. All of this going to Parliament on Wednesday. But Pete, given this is the last sitting week of 2020, it's going to be kicked off into a Senate committee and the real nuts and bolts of this will be debated early next year.
Okay.